Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Horizons Tarot. I'm going to be doing a love reading for the sign of Aries. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so if it does not sound familiar, if it doesn't fit your situation, then it is not your story. This is regarding the person most on your mind, whether that's someone, wrong deck, whether that is someone that you're currently in a connection with, or someone that you're separated from, or someone that you just have a romantic interest in. I've already shuffled, so we're going to cut and start. Please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if this does resonate. And like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see future content. Otherwise, let's go. Alright, this side will be your person's side. This side over here will be yours. Okay. Make sure everything's good on here. I'm gonna move these up a little bit. Oy. Okay. Alright, that'll work. Okay, so we're going to start on your person's side looking at their current energy situation. So for them we have the Chariot, and that is Cancer energy. And I forgot to do my timer. Alright, so something about movement, progress, forward, momentum, achievement, success possibly. Things aligning, balancing up so that there can be movement. They could be traveling as well. Sometimes that can talk about literally moving physically, changing residence, changing jobs, changing life circumstances. So let's see what else is going on for this person with the Chariot. Please clarify the Chariot for this person's current energy situation. The person most on Aries' mind. Tell me about the Chariot. Alright, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Tell me about the Chariot, please. Okay. May Justice come out in like the challenge position. So something, there might be a little bit of struggle around getting something to balance up. Just because this did come out like this, and that's considered the challenge position. So they could be trying to get something to align within their life. Some of them could be dealing with a legal institution, lawsuit, court proceedings, documents, waiting on a verdict for something, favorable or not so favorable. But that is also Libra energy, so we have Libra and Cancer now. The need for something to be fair, right, and just right, in order so that they can move something forward. Tell me one more. Okay. with the King of Wands, or no, excuse me, Knight of Wands. So that's Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Sag, but does not have to be. So yeah, possibly trying to move something forward so that they can start a new, start fresh, start something exciting or spontaneous, or something that would bring them happiness, fulfillment, and initiate something. Let's see. No. I did have one come out. Yeah, some of them it could be a new opportunity, a job offer. Maybe they're trying to invest in a home, an investment for the future. Tell me first, let's look at that Knight of Wands. What are they wanting to start there? What are they wanting to chase with that Knight of Wands? What's this action that they want to take? New venture or exciting. Temperance came out, so that is Sagittarius, very strong. Yeah, this is now kind of 3 cards that they all kind of talk about balancing. The need for balance to move this forward. Something needs to be fair and balanced here, and then this is about trying to moderate something, trying to manipulate something into creation. It's also a card of harmony, creating harmony. Anything else with the Justice and the Chariot? What's that about? Justice and Chariot. For this person's current energy situation, please. And then we got 3 majors, so this is significant in their life. A major theme, a big move, a large investment, whether it's money or not, financial or not. Oh, something did come out. I didn't even see that drop out. The World. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 majors. So yeah, this is a heavy hitter as far as long-term repercussions, long-term consequences. It could have been going on for them for a while. This is something that they've been trying to create for a while. But now they're ready to take action towards it. It's just a matter of getting things in the flow, to flow, right? Especially with that Temperance being there. We're trying to maintain something here so that we can progress forward. So some of them could be, you know, again, like a major shift in their career and in a big move for them. Starting a whole new chapter in their lives. It's not giving me super specific details about what's going on for them, but it is major, significant for this person. They could be leaving like their hometown. I'm just noticing like this village in the background. They could be moving away from what they know. Alright, so let's look at your side. Your side is the Strength card, so that is Leo energy. Tell me more. Tell me more about Strength for Aries' current energy situation. Tell me about Strength. What's going on for Aries' current energy situation? What's going on for Aries, please? Tell me more. do 3 shuffles. Never mind, there's one. Go ahead and finish this out too. And 3. Alright, so we had the Tower come out. Something that you're trying to overcome. I'm going to clarify to see what. It could have something to do with job, career, home, maybe a mother, maybe you are a parent. Something that would have affected your ability to provide for yourself or others. But it could be someone close to you, like a mother. That's Scorpio, Aries. We have Leo. We also have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So there could be big shifts, changes in your, whatever this is for you. I'm going to clarify again, but it could be someone close to you. It could be you yourself. Something about you is changing. With the Strength there, we're trying to harness our inner strength. Okay, that's 2. I don't normally take 2. Yeah, some of you could be trying to create a business for yourself. You could be trying to improve your security, trying to create something. The Magician is all about manifestation. But surrounding yourself with the feeling of security, safety, stability. Some of you could be trying to start a business at home, or, like I said, improve your home. And it's taking everything in you to do this. It's taking all your mental, emotional, physical, and even spiritual strength or determination to do something. It's based on this Tower. So something was very disruptive, whether that's recently or you're still kind of trying to manage it now in the present. I want to see if they'll give me any more information about that. Okay, I was going to switch decks, but no. Tell me one more with the Tower. What was that about? What happened there with the Tower? Obviously, this is a general reading, so it could be different for everyone. It was a shakeup within a relationship, or it shook you to the core of your being, affect you both maybe monetarily and emotionally. But it could be a disruption and a connection between you and another person, whoever you are in this, whether you're this King of Cups here or this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, someone could be a parent. She's usually the mother or the wife, the nurturer, the provider, the resourceful one, very resilient, steady, determined. And the King of Cups is someone who is usually very emotionally stable, expressive, can be romantic, but usually with the King of Cups, this is Scorpio energy. All the kings represent fixed. It could be any water sign, or any sign really for that matter. But somebody who is, the King of Cups generally takes his time until he feels safe enough to express his emotions. But when he does, he's very expressive, very receptive, very caring, very nurturing. So I think this is between two people, or if this is just you, this Tower moment kind of uprooted, shifted. There could have been a major ending in your life. You're trying to manage it with the Strength card, and now you're trying to create some stability for yourself in work, in the home, in your ability, like I said, to feel safe, secure. Provides that safety and security if you have others that you need to take care of. So you also have some majors there. So Leo. And the Tower. And the Magician, actually, that which was that's Gemini. Okay, so we're going to move on to what is your biggest challenge? The biggest challenge between you and the person most on your mind. And we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups can talk about a loss of faith, a loss of interest. It could be an opportunity that was missed. Ace of Wands, wasted potential, possibly, like I just said, an opportunity that was missed, being that the Ace of Wands, any of the aces can talk about potential. So with the Ace of Wands, we have something that was begun, could have been very exciting, passionate, but with the Four of Cups, we've either become bored or maybe lazy, complacent, or we've lost faith in something. We're losing interest in it. We don't believe we don't believe in it anymore. So tell me more. Tell me more with the Four of Cups and the Ace of Wands for the biggest challenge or obstacle. It kind of feels like somebody, maybe both of you, just kind of stopped trying, or you never did try. There was no action, no initiative, no drive. Okay, the Eight of Wands. So as a challenge, this is maybe too much was going on. Usually the Eight of Wands is a lot going on, a lot of energy, a lot of momentum, a lot of communication. But being that it is in the challenge position, maybe there was no direction. It was too much. It was either too much or not enough. Let's put it that way. Too much or not enough. And if it was too much, then there was no goal. There was no clear path, no clear goal, no set destination. It was just all over the place. And because of that, with the Four of Cups, that could represent that we kind of lost our motivation. We lost the joy. We lost the passion. And on the other end of that, maybe there was no passion. It was all just ideas, but no nothing to back it up, or nothing to move it forward. Tell me about that Four of Cups. Why is that here? Why the Four of Cups? For the biggest challenge or obstacle. It could be too that you two were just moving in very opposing directions, opposite directions. Tell me one more, please, with that Four of Cups. Why is that here? Why is that the challenge? Alright, 3 shuffles. That's 1. 2. And 3. The Devil. Okay, well, that could be an aspect too. It was all about the physical intimacy of the connection and not enough love, not enough care, not enough effort when it came to like expressing emotions or feeling emotions. There could have been emotional manipulation. Oh, that's Capricorn energy, by the way. There could have been a whole lot of desire, but again, somebody didn't capitalize on it, or it was all capitalized in the romantic department. Because the devil can be very tempting, it can be very alluring, it can be very magnetic, hard to let go of. But with the Four of Cups, it feels like we did start to lose hope in something. That maybe that there would be anything beyond just the physical or just the idea of what we would like to create, but no real plan, no follow through. Alright, let's look at how they see you. This is their perspective of you. Keep in mind, their perspective does not mean it's true. It's just their perception. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Now the Two of Pentacles, as far as how someone sees another person, how this person sees you, can be someone that is very back and forth, in and out, inconsistent, I won't say unreliable, just maybe mixed messages, somebody who's very two-minded. One second they want one thing, the next second they want the other. They can't really prioritize one thing over another. They're all in there. Everything's in the air, up in the air. It's very unbalanced. There's a lack of being grounded. But let's see. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles for how this person sees Aries. What is their perspective of Aries? Tell me more. Oh, shoot. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody very distracted, caught up in their own world, and it would probably be, with this Five of Cups, someone that's caught up in a world of pain, focusing on their sorrow, focusing on something that was lost instead of what's right in front of them, prioritizing the negative and feeling like the Five of Cups is like a grief-stricken card, but it does kind of give me like somebody that's very focused on the negative. Tell me one more. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, it's like somebody that couldn't free themselves out of a cycle of either guilt, remorse, shame, sorrow. And again, this is sorrow about something that was lost in the past. So it's very focused on past. So they saw you as someone caught up with something that you really couldn't control anymore, but allowing it to dictate the future and possibly projecting that onto the future. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Why is that here? Tell me about... I just keep getting this energy of somebody that couldn't free themselves. Maybe you put more effort into work, your career, your financial, maybe even your school. Like you're more focused on something because of a fear of loss. So you put more effort into building something else. but it's all about because you've suffered some kind of loss and that has become your driving motivation to put forth effort into one thing, but it doesn't leave a lot of room for anything else to be nurtured. Tell me about that. Two of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Yeah. Mixed emotions. I see you as someone whose emotions are all over the place or not grounded. Maybe they feel like you don't know how you feel. It could be to an extreme. This could be like they see you as bipolar. That's not funny, but like unsettled, emotionally unstable or imbalanced. There we go. Like someone with an emotional imbalance. Alright, we're gonna stop. I can't clarify this all day. Waiting for the future though too. Waiting for things to get better but never taking any action. Caught up regarding something in the past, not letting go, not allowing it not allowing yourself to be in the present or make up your mind, especially. So again, that is their perception, doesn't mean it's true. Alright, so let's look at your perspective of them. Queen of Pentacles. Alright. Cancer, or why do you say Cancer? The Queen of Cups was Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. More so Capricorn for me, but signs really don't matter. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles. I'm honestly not really feeling that one. It kind of fell out, but doesn't feel right. Tell me one more. One more. One more with the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles for how Aries sees this person, please. What is Aries' perspective of this person? Okay. You could see them as partner material, or you could have been in a long-term commitment with this person. With the Queen of Pentacles showing up first and foremost, you do see them as very reliable, consistent, steady. We had the Queen of Pentacles earlier in the challenge position. No, I'm sorry, it was in yours, under the Tower. So somebody that is worth investing in, or you see them as marriage material, like somebody that you could see as a father or mother to your children, somebody worth building a life with. But with the Eight of Swords, somebody who's very caught up in their head. So they saw you as someone that's stuck in the past. You see them as someone that refuses to acknowledge their own emotions because they overthink things, they analyze things to death, they get in their head and they get stuck there. They get trapped there, like negative self-talk or depreciating something based on also like a negative mindset, where yours, they saw you as like that negative mindset came from what has happened, what is in the past, what is already what's already gone on. You see them as just overthinking things and getting stuck in a loop of, yeah. not in action. But we have also Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles and Taurus. This would prevent them from really fully emotionally investing, at least from in your eyes. Because the Knight of Cups has the ability to be very expressive, very receptive, very vulnerable, very romantic, very caring. But underneath that Eight of Swords, it blocks that. It's a mental block, a mental prison. Tell me one more. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, for how Aries sees this person. Okay, oh, Devil. Okay, so even though you see them as somebody that is like possibly, if they're not marriage material in your eyes, they're somebody that you could see having a commitment with, higher level of commitment with, long-term partnership, whatever you want to call it. But with the Devil here, there's some aspect of that is, maybe it's it feels a little bit like a slavery. Being owned, being possessed, being under the influence of the Devil's charm, but also the Devil's power. With the Devil there could be something toxic about this person in your eyes. Something manipulative, something controlling. They could be very possessive or jealous, or especially with the Hierophant there, they could be somebody that has these very strong opinions that they will not budge from. Very demanding or critical or restrictive in some way. But this could even be addictions or vices. Maybe you have an addiction to them, or maybe they have a very addictive personality. Again, the Devil is very tempting, very magnetic, but it can also be something that is toxic. Maybe they have ideas about commitment that scare you or that you don't agree with, because the Hierophant has very traditional views usually of marriage and commitment. Maybe that's constrictive to you, outdated to you, or maybe they can be very possessive and jealous and controlling. And it's not something that you would want to get involved in. Alright, so let's look at how they feel about you. They feel the King of Pentacles. So, we have the Queen of Pentacles over here and the King of Pentacles here. Their feelings for you are that that makes sense. The King of Pentacles, when they are with a person, that person belongs to them. But they're very dedicated, they're very determined. This is very much the provider of tarot, the ultimate provider. It is the husband, it is the father card, father of your kids. They feel like there is a bit of like, you belong to me. But then again, another way to see this is that they feel that you have King of Pentacles qualities to you. So very reliable, very consistent. or you have the potential to be that. Tell me more about this person's feelings. What are this person's feelings? Of course, there's some negative aspects to any of the kings or queens. So let's see what else comes out. Tell me more. Very stubborn, possibly. Queen and King of Pentacles are known to be very, very stubborn, hard-headed. Tell me about this King of Pentacles for how this person feels about Aries, please. 1, 2. It can also mean that their feelings are very solid. 3, 4. 9 of Swords. So, yeah, your perception of them with the 8 of Swords here is kind of what I'm seeing here with the 9 of Swords. Their feelings are I'm going to clarify that King of Pentacles, but I feel like they want something real, long-term with you. They feel like you would be a good match for them. But that 9 of Swords, there's a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear surrounding that. You bring them, for whatever reason, a lot of mental anguish. Tell me more about that 9 of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Okay. So this is building up. Somebody that they can't pin down, somebody that they can't possess in the way that they would want to. This is very much a free spirit, the 9 of Wands. Somebody that likes to go on adventures, that likes to have fun, that's spontaneous, that's a risk taker, maybe a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. This is very much your energy, even though it is Sagittarius, but fire. It's fire. If this person wants the King of Pentacles with you, then they would want, without even meaning to, they would want that fire to be towards them and only them. They can't, King of Pentacles cannot help his nature. He wants somebody that he can rely on, will be consistent. And the Knight of Wands can be someone who is very inconsistent in and out. They're good at starting projects, but not always the best at finishing them. But there is a lot of attraction to you as well with that Knight of Wands. They find you very mesmerizing, or they find you very attractive, even like just your energy, maybe your laugh, or your smile. Tell me about that King of Pentacles. Actually, tell me, why is that Knight? Alright. Tell me about that 9 of Swords first. Tell me about that 9 of Swords. Why is the 9 of Swords here for their feelings? Okay, last one. Going to retrieve it. 5 of Swords. They're conflicted. Or there's conflict between the two of you. There's arguments possibly surrounding these ideas of commitment. Or what prerequisites would be required for you to follow in a commitment. But 2 swords, the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Either this person stays up all night and they get headaches about you. You're on their mind consistently. there's something about you that's inescapable or unavoidable, but it doesn't bring them happiness, it brings them stress, anxiety. I feel like, yeah, that would be something that they can't quite get past or get through to you. It's like you got this certain aura about you, that something that they would like to, if they haven't already, but they would like to convey, but maybe they just clam up instead. I'm not sure what they do with that, but it does bother them a great deal. They do find you very attractive, and either their feelings are very steady, they've been strong, they'll be strong, their feelings towards you will be strong, or this is kind of what they would like to have with you. However, again, the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands don't exactly see eye to eye. They're two very different people. One is happy at home, never leaving the house. The other one wants to have fun, explore. Again, that kind of free spirit. Alright, so let's look at your feelings towards them. We have the Ace of Swords. 1 second. No. Okay. Aries' feelings towards a person most on their mind with the Ace of Swords. Tell me more. Tell me more about that Ace of Swords. Tell me more, please. Tell me more about that Ace of Swords, okay? I'll have to see where this goes, but this could be something that you've realized. Like the Sun is the card that talks about illumination, but it can also talk about joy and happiness. But these two together could be a very strong moment of clarity. Tell me one more with the Sun, that's Leo energy, and the Ace of Swords, please, for Aries' feelings towards this person, regarding this person. How does Aries feel about this person? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you got the Eight of Swords as well, but this time it's in the reverse. So you have come to some kind of epiphany, moment of clarity, truth, realization. You understand something very strongly now. We'll see what that is. I'm feeling like maybe you know that this person makes you happy, or they could make you happy. Very, very, very happy. But you are the Two of Pentacles. So I think in the past, maybe there's a reason you've been back and forth about them in your heart about them. Because they see you as the Two of Pentacles, and here you're showing up, your feelings are showing up as the Two of Pentacles. But this could just mean like where you were struggling to make sense of things before, now you know. You've had a eureka moment. What is the Ace of Swords about? What is the... Okay. Page of Wands, or Swords. Why did I say Wands? Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is the page that asks questions, goes digging, does investigates. They seek out new information. So it could be something that you've discovered, or it could be through asking questions, whether it was to yourself or to someone else. You could have found out some information, you could have been given some information, or you could have just made a realization here through asking yourself these questions. Tell me about the Sun. Or maybe you discovered some information that did start making you question. Tell me about the Sun one, okay? Justice, Libra energy. Okay, this, I mean, they could make you very happy, but this is more so feeling like something makes sense now. Where it wasn't before, you were like, you were struggling to make sense of something regarding your feelings towards them. You've made some kind of discovery or come to a conclusion, or you've heard something or found something out that has brought a great deal of clarity about. And it's not really given me what... Maybe it's just changed or forced you to look at things in a different way, and which is why you've been kind of in and out, up and down, back and forth. The reason they see you as that is because you are that towards your feelings towards them. It's not surely showing me what direction your feelings are towards them. Maybe because you're still in your head about it, or it could be that, you know, you do feel the Sun towards them, but there's that but. Oh, I guess I better put that in the upright. I don't know. I think maybe you found out some information that's really made you question. It could be that double energy that was there. Like maybe their behavior towards you has caused you to question, because if they are being possessive, maybe that's made you kind of withdraw. Let's look at their next action towards you. What's the most likely... what's the action this person is most likely to make or take towards Aries? What action is this person most likely to make regarding Aries in the near future, please? With 9 of Swords. They're still in their head. They're over here stressing out. Doesn't look like an action other than just reliving a moment over and over again in their head, or having trouble sleeping, dealing with anxiety. Alright. Yeah. They could even be like having panic attacks or just major anxiety attacks with the 9 of Swords twice. They could be very fearful. Maybe they either know or suspect that you found something out and they're very worried about it. Look at the sword hanging here. The Ace of Swords. This could be, oh God, now that they know this, what am I going to do? This doesn't look like an action being taken as of yet. It just looks like all in their head, freaking out, Worried, 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 worried. Tell me one more. This person's next action towards Aries, please. That's 1, 2, 3, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be very, very afraid that they can't claim you as their own, that you will choose to be single, or that they will have to be single. Maybe they'll put a lot of their time, energy into work to escape. It's very much like an escape plan here, if that's the case. So that they can have the ability to change something. You know what? Hold on. Something bad into something good. Why are they worried? Why are they so worried with those 2 9 of Swords? That's 3 9s, by the way. 9, 9, 9. Okay, why are they so worried? Because they've either already invested in you. It could be that you guys have been in a relationship and they don't want to lose that investment, or they want to invest in you. And now they're having to reevaluate that. If they lose you, they'll have to start all over again. Or they'll lose the thing that they had hoped to nurture. And they'll have to do it alone. Because the 9 of Pentacles can be a card of being single. Or maybe that you'll go on to be single. And if they really want you, then that's obviously something that could stress them out. Alright, let's look at how you react to this. What is your reaction? Usually this is a reaction to an action, but since it doesn't look like they're taking an action right now, we have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, strong Leo. Tell me, how will Aries react to this? How will they feel about it? Keep in mind that this is the action they're most likely to take. Does not mean that's exactly what it will be, because tarot cannot dictate free will. The Star. Tell me more. Tell me more with the Star. That's Aquarius. One more with the Star and the King of Wands for Aries reaction. Okay. I don't know. I think you're all right. Especially if this truth is something that made you decide to rethink this person, rethink this connection. Or maybe the inaction on their part kind of makes you realize, okay, well, I must not be that important, because over here you look kind of unbothered. The King of Wands has a lot of confidence, and the Star would be like the confidence in your ability or in your worth, in your value. It like confirms something, not just about yourself, but about this person and about what's between you. It almost feels like it confirms something to you. And it makes you realize that you deserve better. If that's all this person can do, yeah, then it's alright to go ahead and detach from this. continue being a boss and being your fiery, passionate, amazing self. I like this because it's very much like feeling powerful, a recognition of what we deserve and what others should see us as far as like how we see ourselves. It's not depleted. Instead, it's just reaffirmed. I don't think you take it too harshly that this person is in there over here having a freak out. It's actually making you feel more powerful. Maybe because if you found out a truth and their reaction is to like, oh God, oh God, oh God, then you know, now you know with certainty that your truth was correct. Alright, so let's look at outcome. Probable outcome. Probable, not definitive. Again, tarot cannot dictate free will. Three of Swords. Not a great outcome. Right off the bat. Pain, sorrow, sadness, heartbreak, disappointment. Tell me more about the Three of Swords for the probable outcome between the Aries and the person most on their mind. Tell me more. Wow, oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. Death and the Devil. Well, I'll put that there. So, maybe you found out something about this person that, this is why the Four of Cups is here. So I'm not interested in this. Don't know what, but it completely changed your perspective in a way that was like, okay, this is over. There's no comeback from this. They've exposed themselves, they've showed their hand, they've shown their true colors. And the Devil can be, like, really bad. Okay, this can talk about abuse. Mental, emotional, physical. It can talk about manipulation. It can talk about narcissism or any toxic trait. Controlling, possessive, jealous to a high degree. Fear. Maybe lies about addictions. Tell me one more. This is dead in the water. Tell me one more. Death and the Three of Swords. We have Scorpio, we have Capricorn. Tell me one more. One. Two. Pentacles, good God. Yeah, it's over. It's a painful end. Now, it does look like this person's feeling it more than you. Maybe you've already kind of come to terms with it, and they're still in the grief and what is that other one? Denial, but also the sleepless, stressed out, anxious. But this is over. There's literally nothing to salvage there. And kind of figured that, but the readings have been weird lately. Usually they like start out like really not so great, and then they turn around, and this one is absolute. Alright, long-term potential, long-term real-world overall potential of or between you and the person most on your mind. You had the Page of Cups. There was potential. It was very small, though, with the Page of Cups. Tell me more about the potential between Aries and the person most on their mind. 1, 2, 3. The Empress. Tell me more. One more. The Empress and the Page of Cups. That's Taurus, Libra there with the Empress. Also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 1, 2, I think that was 3. Just in case it wasn't. Well, there was a lot of potential here. It's kind of sad. It started out really small, but I think it was kept small. But there was a certain kind of soulmate aspect to this. It had the potential to be something really great. But the the Empress is not impressed with the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is for when you first start out, the first crush, the first realization that you really like someone, that you want to explore it further. Like it's the beginning stages of love, the honeymoon phase, the cute couple that can't stop staring into each other's eyes. But eventually that has to evolve. So the Empress would not be okay with just the Page of Cups. I think what happened here, if you guys got into a relationship or not, regardless of that, something was revealed to you. And it does feel like through a connection that you guys shared. But they displayed some kind of... They displayed some devil energy. Let's just put it that way. The devil's not always bad. But something was discovered through the Ace of Swords on your end. And I think that's the thing that broke this. Once that realization was made, you couldn't unsee it, you couldn't unknow it. And it didn't change. Well, it did change. It changed the way you saw this person. It's like you saw through what looked, I think you had a good perspective of them at one point. But then you realized whatever this was made you pull back and reconsider. Now, there's some cards here that could suggest there could be a reconciliation in the future, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen immediately, just because, first of all, they're not taking any action, and you're okay with that. And also the outcome is the Three of Swords. But I think this is more about the potential that was wasted, which was here with the Four of Cups. Wasted opportunity. But was there potential? Absolutely there was. Which is, I think, why we have the Three of Swords here, is because the realization that somebody squandered it, wasted it, threw it away. And it was lost. Based on a truth, on something discovered. Now, Aries, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments if it resonated. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you for all of those that stopped in or watched through the full video. But other than that, like, share, subscribe as you see fit, and I'll talk to you guys next time.